Hi guys and welcome back to Football Manager 2018 here with Rangers. We're starting the day at a positive moment, shall we say. Got past 11 in the morning and Walter Molina has been granted a work permit to move to Rangers for a fee of £4.7 million from River Plate, 20-year-old left winger, and we're going to play St Johnstone in an hour and 45 minutes, so maybe you can play in that game. Let's accept that, and bearing in mind we can't really see all the stats properly, so they're about to get unveiled. Let's see what we've signed. Last time we did this with Manuel Riedel, it certainly worked in our favour. Let's hope it works out again. Oh, he's only got 3 stars there. Let's look at him. He's not as good as Podence or Horta. Could improve a lot in the future at least. Let's see. I think we've got a decent enough player there, you know. I mean, a couple of things that he's weak on. He's weak, for example, on his passing, only being 10 there. Marking long throws, long shots, heading, free kick, none of that matters. Tackling, penalty taking. Technique being 16 is good. First touch, 16, very good. Finishing being 9 is a bit weak, but I think he's going to be one that hugs the touchline and gets it in with his 17 crossing. 16 corners as well, means we definitely have a corner taker here. He is left-footed primarily. Good mental stats, actually, which is always nice for a winger. Good composure, determined, got a bit of flair about him. Good work rate as well, gets up and down clearly, makes the right decision. Good stamina, again he can get up and down with that. Decent bit of pace, acceleration and so forth. I think he'll be a good signing. I think he will. We'll throw him in today if he's actually eligible. Oh, so this is a fitness report already. Afif is capable, so we will throw in Molina. Connor Moore is also capable, we'll definitely throw him in. Chiacheri shouldn't be playing according to this. Denswell's been moaning about a move to Roma, by the way, but we will be keeping him, no doubt. Jonas, Houston, Byram and Chiacheri all miss this today. Let's clear the lineup actually. Since this is the Scottish Cup, we'll play a little bit of a rotational side, so we'll go with Robbie McCrory. At right back, we'll throw in Sebastian Young. The centre backs will be Riedel and Denswell, unless we have a wee youngster we'll want to look at. I don't think so. Is it arranged by potential? It is, yeah. Michael Aitken, nah, I don't think so. We'll go with Denswell and Riedel. The left back, we will actually go with Dimitri Mitchell today. In the midfield, we'll go with John McGinn and Liam Henderson. Liam Henderson, of course, then plays a deep line playmaker. We don't actually have many rotational options in the squad. We're playing a rotated side. We've changed like 2 players so far. On the right hand side, I'm going to go with Michael O'Halloran. It's a rare game today for O'Halloran, 2.5 stars. He's still got a bit of pace actually. He can whip it in, so he should be decent. I think Michael O'Halloran. In behind, we will go with Connor. Or we go with Tim. We'll go with Tim Gallagher purely because Connor. What's his name again? Connor Moore is popping up here on the fitness test, so we'll put him on the bench only. On the left hand side, we will go with Walter Molina. He is able to start. Of course, he can be a regular winger. And up top, it'll have to be Morelos, as Chiacheri is injured at the minute. So the bench, where's Ian Fulton? There we go. Ian Fulton, Jordan Houston can't. Murray Wallace, Byram can almost. Borthwick Jackson, Cataldi, Afif, and Andre Horta. Or do we want Connor Moore in? We'll put Connor Moore in for Cataldi, why not? Andre Horta can play central midfield if we need cover in that position. So, McCrory, Young, Riedel, Denswell, Mitchell, McGinn, Henderson, O'Halloran, Gallagher, Molina and Morelos. It's a very untested 3 behind Morelos there. See how they do. Number 9, Walter Molina. Hopefully he can do the business for us today in that left-hand side. I want a big performance from him. Where are we? I want you to pick up where you left off last time out. Aberdeen got put to the sod up at Pittodrie in a very comfortable, performance from the squad. Hopefully we can do the same to St Johnstone here at Ibrox. I want big performances today, particularly from Mitchell, Gallagher and Molina. As Farassi finds Witherspoon, pokes it into Aitchison, who's got far too much room there. Riedel does well to cut the through ball out, hits it long. Morelos picks it up wide left. He's got somebody running through the middle. I think it might be Tim Gallagher. You could find the cross here, Morelos. Gallagher's in there, or back stick it. So Halloran arriving, and it's his first game in God knows how many months. And Michael O'Halloran has scored today. Against his old team, of course. In St Johnstone. Just over 6 minutes gone. Great play, Morelos, picking up that ball. Well done, Manuel Riedel, to cut it out as well and knock it long. And then well done, Michael O'Halloran getting in at the back stick for a nice, comfortable finish. Tim Gallagher losing it. Yep, thought he would. Molina picks it up. Flicks it back to Gallagher, back to Molina. Plays it into Morelos, gets it out of his feet. It's going to come back to McGinn after a good sliding challenge, but he blazes it over the bar. Well, it's been a good performance from us so far today. Mitchell picking up that yellow card does concern me a little bit. St Johnstone through Grimes and Aitchison now, moving it quickly. Skugel puts one in, headed down. Claudio scores. That's terrible defending. That was, what, 4 uncontested touches St Johnstone had in their box there? That's just not good enough, I'm afraid. And Claudio again comes back to haunt us. He's put a number of goals past us, and the guy is painfully average, man. And he always seems to cause us some sort of problem. Molina has not played well today. It is not a good debut for him. Miller's throw cut out by O'Halloran. It's been a good reintroduction for O'Halloran, mind you. Henderson, Gallagher. Henderson. Into Morelos. Back to Henderson. Gallagher now. Can he find O'Halloran? He can. He's got space here. He goes out to Young. He should have driven at the line there, I think. Young's cross. It's fumbled by the keeper. Hit off the post, maybe. I'm unsure. As Aitchison tries to bring away St Johnstone. It's a bit strange. It wasn't a good decision by O'Halloran there. He should have driven at the line and got that cross in himself. But both Gallagher and Molina have been pretty poor today, I must say. Molina looks complacent. He is only a young man, 20 years of age, of course. He only played 3 games, I think, for River Plate, so he's untested, really, in senior football. He'll need a bit of time, I think, to settle in. Everybody we've had on that left side's actually been the same. Gone way back. Derlis Gonzalez needed time to settle. Afif needed time to settle. Shea Ojo kind of actually looked like he might have settled if we'd have stuck with him a little bit longer, but I just couldn't take the risk, frankly. We were getting a profit on him, so I just took that. Walter Molina is going to come off for Andre Horta, who will play as an inside forward off that left-hand side. We'll maybe take Gallagher off for Afif and move Horta into the middle if this current formation doesn't work with Horta off the left-hand side. Yeah, Gallagher looks pretty poor there. I'd like, ideally, to be bringing on Connor Moore for Gallagher. But I really don't want this game going to a replay. I want it dead here. It doesn't look like we're going to get it dead here, unfortunately. 25 left to go or so. Let's... Right, Gallagher's coming off for Afif. Afif will go wide left, which brings Andre Horta into the middle. We will push them forward. And hopefully we can get something out of this. Borthwick Jackson to Horta now. Takes a nice touch. Back to Borthwick Jackson. In on his unfavoured right foot. Skugel picks it up and knocks it clear. Should be easy for Riedel. Oh, it is. Lovely header. Very composed to Borthwick Jackson. Henderson. Afif. Picks it up out wide. Borthwick Jackson to Henderson. Afif is in space now. No, Henderson keeps it. Horta. Morelos takes a touch, get it out his feet, puts it out to Young, arriving in the box, crosses it back to Morelos. So it was a lovely 1-2 there between Morelos and Sebastian Young, but just a disappointing finish off the noggin for Morelos. Horta now to Afif, lovely flick from Horta. Afif finds McGinn in space, plays a terrible ball which McHugh can easily clear. Now D'Urso, I'm not sure how you'd say that. Gets it forward to Aitchison though. Here comes St Johnstone. It's Claudio again on the ball. Aitchison, I'm no liking this. Denswell though. That's why you'll not be going to Roma, son. Afif, Horta over the top. Morelos, can he provide again? You think O'Halloran's probably battering it into the back stick for another chance, but Morelos is isolated and Xander Clark makes a good save. You just wonder if you could have waited an extra half a second there for somebody to arrive for the cutback. As McHugh easily defends the corner. McGinn will lash this one. It'll be deflected wide again. It's not been a good performance from us. The rotation hasn't worked today, unfortunately. As Horta's cross in is away-ish. Oh, it's lashed in by Liam Henderson. I didn't think anyone was going to come in that corner, I must admit. I thought it was just going to be cleared away by St Johnstone. But we've done well to score there. I'll praise the boys for that one. Kept the pressure on there. Successive corners and lashed in by Henderson, who looks to be today's man of the match, actually, Liam Henderson. An 8.1. Looks to be the match winner as well, if we can see this out. As Miller throws it, Claudio holds off O'Halloran, who works back though and wins it. Second time of asking, plays it to Riedel. He's done actually really well today, Michael O'Halloran. Henderson, back to McCrory, was a bit sketchy. McCrory will knock it long. Morelos won't quite pick it up, but McHugh's right to Horta. Henderson now, look up son. There you go, McGinn, right. Stretch your legs, McGinn. Horta, they've got 3-on-1 against that St Johnstone boy in there. Henderson now stretching his legs. Horta, McGinn's got space. Horta finds O'Halloran though. Can he get another goal? He shoots. It's a good save, I suppose, by Xander Clark. I don't think he should have been trying to beat him at the near post there though. It should have went across the keeper. Now Horta's corner. Can we get something from another corner? It's away by Skugel-ish. Morelos. Edge of the box. McGinn to hammer one in. Smashes it. It's easy though for Xander Clark. 20 shots to 2. We've completely dominated statistically here today, but we only have the 1-goal lead. Looks like the 1-goal lead will be enough though. Horta floats it in. Headed away-ish. Morelos. They're queuing up in the edge of the box, and Xander Clark found that too hot to handle. Alfredo Morelos caps it off. 3-1 victory. Maybe man of the match. Stolen from Liam Henderson there. Morelos does have a goal and an assist now. Yep, an 8.6. He has just nicked man of the match away from Liam Henderson. Liam Henderson, who nicks the ball back from Lewis Reed, plays it forward to Morelos, who will probably end the game with the ball in his possession with 4 seconds left. Now moved it to Horta. McGinn. Forward for Henderson. Given away. Surely time, ref. Reed finds Aitchison. Come on, ref. We've played comfortably over the 3 minutes that were added on now as Borthwick Jackson takes out Skugel. Don't you dare book him after we've already played the allotted time. No booking for Borthwick Jackson, thankfully. But we're half a minute now over the 3 added on minutes. We're approaching 4 added on minutes here as Skugel lines up a free kick, which he won't get to take. It's a bit harsh by the ref there, making him line it up and everything. Surely he should have just blown the whistle after the foul. We will say we're very pleased. In the end, we got the win. So we'll say we're very pleased, even if the performance was a little sketchy. And we didn't like Molina's debut particularly. And the draw for the cup. Let's see. Cove Rangers hosting Berwick. Cove Rangers are in League 2. Good for them. Celtic or Falkirk will host Dunfermline. Ross County will host Dundee United. Hibs will play Hearts. Edinburgh Derby at Easter Road. Up at Dens Park, Dundee hosting Alloa or Peterhead. Aberdeen or Motherwell will host Hamilton. Kilmarnock at Rugby Park to host Rangers, which leaves Raith and Queen's Park to play. Is it Starks Park? Am I right in saying Raith is at Starks Park? No, Raith Stadium. What the hell is Starks Park now? Is that maybe a colloquial name? Oh, there it is. Starks Park, Scotland, teams. Nobody there. Alright. It's a bit weird. Anyway. Sinclair with the only goal of the game after 16 minutes of Celtic win. He still looks good, man, even at 32 years of age, Scott Sinclair. Letiri playing not particularly great for Villarreal, but still trading well. Look at the improvements in his stats, man. He's going to be some player when he comes back. Him and Alberto together are going to be scary good. Now we just have the next St Johnstone game to play. I wonder if we'll be doing any transfer business. I think we probably will, because I suspect Cameron Borthwick Jackson will be leaving for the English Premiership any minute. I'm not going to do a press conference to unveil 20-year-old Walter Molina. If Borthwick Jackson's moving, I want him to just hurry up and move. Excuse me. Borthwick Jackson seals move to Everton. So there you go. Borthwick Jackson is away to Everton. £12.5 million. Connor Moore could be tutored by Andre Horta. Interesting, same personality. I think we'll definitely do that. We obviously need to be looking for that left back particularly aggressively now. Youngster Max Dunlop going to Stirling Albion. Borthwick Jackson moving for £12.5 million. Yeah. Not a lot else to say on that one. I think, so if we look at the scout list, we now have about 18.5 million with 85 grand in the wage budget there. Is that Las Bangura that was at Granada? It is indeed. Was that Rayo Vallecano? I always thought he was a pretty decent player. Anyway, in terms of, can he play left back? Las Bangura. No, he can't. Oh, we're just looking at scouted players, ignore me. Alright, days old. Shenikov, no. Kurzawa, yes, but 24 million would be the maximum deal. Between 10 and 24. Sheikh has paid 4.5. That is criminal, man. I don't know what to do now. He would definitely be a quality signing for us. We'd want 92 to 155k. Alright, well there's no way we're signing him then. Marcel Adelman is very, very good actually. Very good indeed. Wanted by Bayern and Lyon. 4 to 975. Do you know what? Let's do it. Let's go. Put ourselves in with Europeans Elite. 7.5 million has been accepted. Maybe could have got him cheaper. I just wanted to get the deal done quickly with Bayern and Lyon circling. Key player, son. 4-year deal. Let's no mess about with any of this. Let's give him 15 grand a week. As I say, no messing about here. Let's give him 600k as a signing on fee. We'll give his agent 725. What does he get now? Minimum fee? Nah, I don't want that. But we'll give him an appearance bonus, goal bonus, clean sheet bonus, unused substitute bonus. So his appearance fee now is what? 4.3. Wow, he already gets 14k. Jesus, right, we'll have to up it a wee bit then. We'll give him 19 grand. His appearance fee, what? 7 grand. We're getting an absolute superstar here. 18 years of age, already looks good enough to play. Unused substitute fee will be slightly lower. I think we'll look at like 1 grand or something. What does he get now? He gets 2.1. Right, so we're gonna have to beat that. So I'll give him 3. Clean sheet bonus. Currently gets 2.6, so we'll give him 4.5. And his goal bonus, I'll give him something ridiculous. I'll give him like 10 grand. He's never going to score. He's a wing back. Alright, so he's interested in talking to us. We'll try and extend that deal though. Minimum fee release clause, I don't like. Let's remove that. I'll give him 21 grand. I'll give his agent 900k. 10% wage rise every year. And he's accepted. What a deal this is going to be. This is Manuel Riedel, mark number 2 here. An absolute superstar, wanted by Bayern Munich. And we're going to be picking him up here. Hopefully. And we'll be making a profit on the Borthwick Jackson move. Anybody else actually bidding for him? Nope, still just ourselves. Bayern Munich and Lyon are just sort of hovering. Hopefully we can pick him up. That'll be 2 German wingbacks we've actually signed, Sebastian Jung and now him. I think we'll probably be playing St Johnstone before anything happens with Edelman though. I think we'll be having to update you on his progress next episode, I'm afraid. Yep, we'll be playing that game just now. It's a league game, so more important today than the last one. Connor Moore, I would like to tutor. We get Andre Horta to tutor him, which Andre has agreed to, and he will now be tutoring him, so we'll see how he gets on. There will be a couple of changes onto the bench, a couple of players off the bench, a couple as well. Tim Gallagher, do you know Tim Gallagher's going to come all the way out of the squad? Alberto Chiacherri on the bench. Molina will be on the bench. Afif will start today. Ian Fulton will return in goal. I think that's basically going to be it. Don't know about O'Halloran. Houston can't play. Pedence I'm not sure of at all. I don't know. Do we start O'Halloran? Do we throw Pedence in? Ugh, do you know what? We'll throw Pedence in. O'Halloran's career's over. One good game does not a comeback make. So Fulton, Young, Riedel, Denswell, Mitchell, McGinn, Henderson, Pedence, Horta, Afif, Morelos. That is the squad today. Dimitri Mitchell continuing at left back, at least before Edelman gets in. If it's for a reason, go make sure you don't leave anybody in any doubt as to why. That's a pretty tricky sentence to say. Oh, it's snowing here. Interesting. Snowing at Ibrox. It's the same team that we dealt with a couple of days ago. Difference is now that we have a stronger side out, so we should absolutely beat them if we beat them last time. Mitchell now with the throws. We look to try and take an early lead. Not quite as early as last game, mind you. We were ahead after 6 minutes. But, oh, McGinn finds Morelos in a little pocket of room. He tries to find Pedence, takes a nice touch, races by a couple and pops it in. Well, as I said before the game, one good performance does not a comeback make. But do you know what? If Pedence manages to kick on while Houston's out injured, he has a chance to make it here at the club, but he just has to start playing to his potential. It seems like he has one good game and then 3 bad ones. McGinn now picks it up. Into the middle, Afif tracks back to pick that one up. Very nicely done by Afif working to the ball there. He's going to run them down the left, gets away from them, and that's a really poor decision to shoot there. He should have just raced that right to the byline. Xander Clark now taking the kick. I could see an absolute hammer in here for them. McGinn heads it away. McHugh will pick it up though. No, not nicked by Morelos. He should have nicked that. Out to Witherspoon. That's actually a good ball. Moves it quickly. Aitchison. It's Grimes and it's just over the bar. I was thinking we might be scoring again, putting a real hammering on them, and they've ended up nearly scoring. Afif's throw. Henderson. In. McGinn to feet. Shoots. Scores. Too easy. Too easy for John McGinn, assisted by Liam Henderson. And at 2-0 after 20 minutes and 5 seconds, you've got to think that's probably game over for St Johnstone here. Now let's try and rack up the scoreline if we possibly can. Bring on Connor Moore at half time if we're 2 or more ahead still. Bring him on for his mentor, Andre Horta. Maybe Molina bring him on as well. Game's gone completely flat now. We are actually going to move 6 points clear of Falkirk based on current score. And Falkirk somehow are only 6 clear of Hearts, despite Falkirk seeming like... You know, Falkirk have seemed like they belonged up here with us and Celtic rather than down there with the rest of the riffraff this season. They've played so well. Yep, very pleased boys, keep it up. Horta off for Moore, Molina on for Afif. There we go. Moore out to Mitchell now. Into the middle to Henderson. Look at that little 3 that we have across the midfield there. Press them back easily with possession in the middle of the park, I think. They're playing the 2 in the midfield for them, just isn't going to be able to cope with that little triangle there of Moore, Henderson and McGinn. Aitchison finds Witherspoon now, an hour to go, an hour gone, half an hour to go. Witherspoon for Aitchison. Denswell doesn't get tight enough, but then he does and wins it back. He showed me, that's why I'm not a professional football player. Young into Moore. Can Moore find the pass for Morelos? Oh, you bet he can. Shades of his mentor there. Morelos takes a touch and pops it in. What an assist by Connor Moore. Excellent pass. And a great composed finish by Morelos as well. With Alberto breathing down his neck here, ready to come back. Speaking of Alberto, for the last 20 minutes, Alberto Chiacheri will replace Alfredo Morelos, try and get some of his fitness back in game time. Denswell to McGinn. McGinn looking for Molina, he's not going to find him with that kind of ball. Chiacheri won't win it, Henderson should pick it up though, he does. In the middle, there you go, McGinn. touch it in. There you go. Connor Moore moves it quickly to Alberto. He's got Podence there as well. Beats his man. It's not a good shot. Easy save, Xander Clark. Connor Moore seems really good on the ball. He seems to pop off passes really quickly when it comes into him. I like that. He doesn't need dawdle on the ball. As Molina's corner's headed away by Williamson. McGinn returns it. Henderson out to Molina again. What a pass that is. On his left, shapes it in. Cleared away well by Keeler Dunn. Well, 10 minutes to go. This has been a lot more comfortable, it must be said, than the cup game. Morelos playing well again, but John McGinn heading for man of the match this time. Molina's corner. Delivered well. Henderson on. Away. McGinn will pick her up. Into Moore. Shoot, son. Connor Moore. Oh, dearie me. Well, he had a good chance to get a goal there. Connor Moore had to his assist, but he's absolutely blazed that over the bar. And even if St Johnstone had scored with 100% of their shots today, they would still have lost 3-2. It's been a great performance from us. Almost perfect, actually. Just let down by the fact that Walter Molina was disappointing again with a 6.5. I will tell them well done. And of course, young man Molina, he's a young guy, moving to a new country and everything like that. He's going to take time to adapt. Falkirk lost to Partick Thistle. Interesting. Aberdeen lost to Hibs. Aberdeen now 4 behind St Johnstone at the bottom. What about the youngsters? How are they getting on? Miles Bierman with a 9 for Livingston. You know, he looks like he could do a job for somebody. Not us, but definitely somebody in our league. He's very good physically. Alex Donald didn't play great. Aidan Wilson played poor. Finlayson poor. Hardy poor. Ollie Cook played well for Dunfermline. Milanese played well for St Mirren. Andy Gilmore played okay for Motherwell. Craig Brown was poor. And the Roma boss was there watching Stefano Denswell. He has 3 days to get his bid in if he wants Denswell. There's no way I'm letting him go with 3 days left in the transfer market. No chance. Unless I was to find another Manuel Riedel or something like that. Actually, who is his partner at international level? Alexander Dragovic, right. Who's this? Kevin Danso. He's okay, Kevin Danso, but I don't think we'll bring him in. What about, I was about to say, what about this guy? 28, only 20. It's Manuel Riedel. What about the under 21s? Let's have a wee look down here. Christopher Clarer. Doesn't he look great? Marcel Biedel. On loan from Freiburg. Worth a scout even if we can't pick him up this window. Marvin Garth. Again worth a scout. Benjamin Volquist. Again worth a scout. Under 20s and under 19s. They don't have any young centre backs. There's a 15-year-old there who plays for PSG. I bet he's ridiculous. We're not going to play Dundee United this episode. We're just going to continue up until that game. Hopefully see Celtic lose at Dens Park here on the 30th of January, which happens to be my birthday. But nope, no joy. Atsu, Gomez and Trezeguet makes it an unhappy birthday for me as we remain the 7 points behind them. What is their streak now? Games won in a row 5. Games without losing 11. Nuts, man. Well, they're in the kind of form that they should be, to be honest. Podence no longer wants to move. He's got a little bit of work to do before he convinces me that he's worth keeping. Come on. Processing seems to be taking a little while now. I just want to get Edelman in. I really want to look at him under the microscope, get him in, let the scouts have a look at him, see how he is. We won't take part in any of the media nonsense. Letiri scores the goal for Villarreal as they lose at Sevilla. How are they doing in La Liga? They're 5th in La Liga? Bloody hell. Well, he's clearly part of a good side there. He has 9 La Liga goals. That's bloody good, man. How many goals does he have for them in total? 18 goals total, 8 of them coming in the Europa League against some nonsense team probably that they just swatted. Dunlop going on loan, Edelman set to sign for Rangers, excellent, here we go. 3 stars, just the same as Walter Molina, but Edelman is only 18 years of age and he's better by a good distance, according to this, than Dimitri Mitchell. As a left back, he's actually behind Denswell, but he's still better than Mitchell. He prefers to be a wing back. Look at him, man, Jesus, 18 years of age, he is incredible. But unfortunately, you'll need to wait till next time to see him. That is going to be the end of this episode. Next time we will be playing Dundee United up at Tannadice, and then we'll be playing Hamilton at Ibrox. Hopefully we'll see young Edelman in progress if he doesn't break his leg in the next couple of days. So I want to thank you guys for watching this one. Again, if you've enjoyed this episode, nice comfortable wins over St Johnstone. There are 6 goals scored, only the 1 conceded. If you've enjoyed it, please do drop a like on the video. I did appreciate, I think last video we've rocked up, in a day we've rocked up 6 likes or something, which is bloody good, man. I appreciated that a lot, so if you guys can keep that going, I would hugely appreciate that. And of course, to follow the season, as I always say, you can subscribe to the channel, which I'd be really grateful for. But mostly just thank you guys for watching, as I always do, and say I'll see you next time when we're at Tannadice and then we host Hamilton.